All right, Shalom. For the phone, we give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Merkah. Double honor to the apostle and elder, the great millstone, and to the alchemy across the globe, pushing the word of truth and sincerity. I want to say Shalom. This is the great millstone camp of Columbus with the brother Atazawam, Quanawaf. We got a special guest from Cleveland, the brother Napash. You know, and without going into too much detail, man, we gotta really think about the sacrifice that we're making, and this truth is really a lifestyle. You know, blood in, blood out, so to speak. You know, and we got brothers who we lost over the years, who continue to push, even during the times where they've been afflicted with various afflictions, man. You know, but you'll never know that, you know, until they succumb to the injuries or come to the sickness or ailments, that's the word, ailments that they've been having, man. You know, and it's a very sad thing at times it's a very sad thing for brothers to lose soldiers, to lose men, to lose brothers who we've come to grow a relationship with, you know, and that we have personal dealings with, man. You know, but just know that's still the mercy of the Lord, because they're taking away from the shit that's coming to this earth, man. And do you really want to see your brother going through Jacob's trouble, fighting through the famine and things like that? Or would you rather them being with the Lord? Somebody get absent with the body, present with the Lord. But you know what you got in the posh?
This is Isaiah 57, verse 1. The righteous perisheth, and no man layeth it to heart.
Right, man. You got the elect dying, all right, and going to the spirit world, but nobody cares. It's not a big deal. It's not on the news. It's not in the newspapers. But let a rapper or athlete, actress, or politician succumb to their wounds or injuries or afflictions, it's going to be front page headlines, man. All right? But the men of the Lord are more worthy of recognition for their service in the truth than any of those wicked, man. Go ahead.
And merciful men are taken away, none considering that the righteous is taken away from the evil to come.
Right, man. So, you know, your Captain Lee's, your Elder Nathania, you know, from Chicago, man. Hey, the Lord called them back, so they got to face these prayers, and we believe that. Because what's coming ahead are going to be times where we don't even know if we're going to make it out of it, man. You see? But while we're here, we got to endure, we got to fight until the Lord calls you home. You see? But those that are gone, who died in the Messiah, brother brought out earlier, we're going to be the first ones risen at the Lord's return, man. You know? And we got to have comfort in those scriptures, man, and knowing that although we may not see our brethren no more, although we may hurt and be sad, all right, and they're better off where they're at than to be here suffering in misery and turmoil, man. You see? Go ahead, Charles.
You want the one in Sirach?
You gotta speak up, Bubba.
You want the one in Sirach? Let me grab it. This is on Sirach 30:17. Death is better than a bitter life.
So death is better than a bitter life. All right? We see people out there homeless and pushing a shopping cart or sleeping on the concrete with 10 blankets on so they can stay warm. All right, death is better than that, man. Nobody wants to live a hard life to where you're doubting where your next meal comes from. You're doubting whether you're gonna be able to, whether you're gonna freeze tonight by sleeping outside. You see, nobody wants to live like that. So yeah, we can understand why some people would rather die and be with the Lord than to live on the street, to be addicted to these damn drugs, or to be oppressed always in Esau's kingdom, man. Go ahead.
It says, or continual sickness,
says, or continual sickness.
Read it again for the top.
Death is better than a bitter life or continual sickness. It's like it reads, man. It's like life comes to a point where it's like you just rather be with the Lord, you know? That's the best option. You know, to constantly live a bitter life, like the elder said, man, or living continual sickness, that's not living, you know? That's not living, man. That's a life of torment, you know? So death is better, all right? And when you're hey, we got that scripture too.
Right, man, because nobody wants to be suffering from a long disease, man.
Yeah.
All right, or a long ailment. You know, we've all, you know, in some form or fashion known somebody who had terminal illness, or, you know, they come down with something and you know, watch them suffer for a week, a month, a year, depending on, you know, the person and the circumstances. But we don't want to see our people like that, man. When we walk home from camp today, I was telling the brother, like, I hate to see that. He's like, what? See our people out here living like that, looking like that.
If I can say this, Elder, I'm
You got
sorry.
it,
Hey, today I was a little late to go into class because I gave a Jake woman. She had like, her face was all like discolored. She was homeless, living in a car. I gave her $25 for gas and like a Slurpee. That's all she wanted. She hugged me and everything. You know, that's kind of like the spirit. You know, we hate to see our people go through what they go through, man.
It's that compassion that people swear up and down that we're evil, we're mean, we're wicked. They don't understand how much love that we have, not only for each other and for the Lord, even for these 2/3, so to speak, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right? You know, the Lord can have compassion on them too, but they got to go through it by death. You know, but in the result, they're still going to get the benefit, the love of the Lord by being in the kingdom, man. Still being over the heathens. You see? But now, you know, we're in the flesh, so we are a little more softer than what we used to be. And when we see our people hurt, stressed out, in pain, suffering, all right, it makes us upset. It makes us sad. It makes us want to bear their afflictions sometimes, you know, up to a point, man. All right. Paul said, "What? I shall be accursed." You know.
Thinking Yahweh Shai. What was he going around doing? Healing. You know, performing miracles on Jake who were lame and had all types of sicknesses and illnesses.
Yeah.
You know, Yahweh Shai had compassion on Jake, even though Jake hated him. You know, even though that Jake hated him, the Lord still had compassion, man. And we hold that same compassion too. You know, although it's the hell with 2/3, you know, it's still a sad case. They see you completely gone and out of your fucking mind, doing what you're doing out here, man. All right.
You see, if Jake out there talking to themselves, ain't comb their hair, shoes mismatched. How you got mismatched shoes, man?
Yeah.
With no socks on, and your heel is crusty with 3 inches of fucking dead skin on it, man. You see? Our people need help.
Oh, yeah. That's all right.
Go ahead, you got some signs?
Yeah, this is 2 Corinthians 5. I'm gonna start at verse 5. Now he that have wrought us for the self same thing is God, who also have given unto us the earnest of the Spirit. Therefore we are always confident, knowing that whilst we are at home in the body, we are absent from the Lord.
Right, man. So while we're in the flesh, we ain't with the Lord. All right? If we truly believe like we do, when we say we do, when people are with the word changed, I guess, all right? We gotta really believe that they are in a better place than they are. We say, Job said, the wicked are there, you know, but what? Our people are there being, they're not being troubled or oppressed anymore, man. Ain't nobody bothering them. Ain't nobody telling them to make a quota, to get up at 8 o'clock to put these goddamn pallets around, man. Pouring concrete, man. You see? They're up there where rest is allowed. They're chilling. Are they rejoicing? All right? They're making bids on our behalf. Supplication to the Lord for us, man. And that's what we all want to be. You see? But it's that transformation a transition that people seem to be afraid of, but the Lord tells you that death is nothing. Death is being with the Lord. Go ahead.
Verse 7. For we walk by faith, not by sight. We are confident, I say, and willing rather to be absent from the body and to be present with the Lord.
Right.
Yeah, so it's a touchy subject, man, you know. And we had mentioned off camera, like, you just never know what Jake going through. And sometimes I mean, in a lot of cases when Jake's living a life of torment, all right, or living a life of misery, that's the best option. We'd rather be with the Lord, you know, than to constantly live here in this hellhole, man. Hey, man, hell is a condition as well, you know. So like you said, man, you know, read it again. We are confident, I say, and willing rather to be absent from the body and to be present with the Lord, right? All right, because being present with the Lord is life, man. You know, dwelling in everlasting is dwelling in His course, man. You know, being at rest. You know, not having to worry, not having to suffer. You know, like the other mentioned, punching the clock and running a rat race, man. You know, just living a life of misery, man. All right, that's all you get here in America is a life of misery. You know, so
That's it. You want to close it?
I got something else though.
Okay.
Just you know, for brothers, you know, we gotta keep pushing and keep fighting.
Finish the course.
Hey, I'm gonna grab that. And Timothy.
Right, because we don't know what our end is. Right, but that's why it's important to keep on pushing, keep on doing the work. All right, you'd rather be caught doing the work than to be caught not doing the work, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you know, and our job is to keep on pushing to the sun, till the sand runs out of out of the hourglass, man.
That's our insurance.
And that's it.
Yeah.
You know, go
This
ahead.
is 2 Timothy 4, and I'm gonna start at 5. But watch thou in all things, endure afflictions, do the work of an evangelist, make full proof of thy ministry. For I am now ready to be offered, and the time of my departure is at hand. I have fought a good fight, I have finished my course, I have kept the faith. Henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day, and not to me only, but unto all them also that love his appearing. So all the men who died in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, died in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, will be risen again, all right, and will receive a crown of righteousness, man. The Lord has that man's crown. All the men who died, you know, in Yahweh Shai. Like the elder mentioned in the beginning of the lesson, all right, they're going to be risen first, man, with a Mashiach, you know. So, you know, it's a very sad case because Jake tired of suffering. Jake tired of losing, you know, everything, man, you know. But, you know, we have faith and comfort in the scriptures to understand that one day we all going to dwell together in unison. We all going to see our brothers again. And we all going to be with Yahweh Shai and reign in righteousness and be immortal. And like the scriptures say, the Lord's going to wipe away all tears, man.
Right.
You know? So we have hope in that, and we believe in that to its fullness, man. You know?
Close up.
Yeah, with that, Lord's word, this was edifying. You know, through the Spirit, man, bros, keep pushing. Just keep pushing, man. That's all we can do. Keep doing the word. And keep on having the faith, man, and believe in these scriptures. You know? So, we're gonna say, call the Lord Yamla, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Bakakadash. Again, double honors to the elders and apostles, a great meal.